of the Action Democrats, again, of course, are Republicans. There are some things, like budget management issues, that could be amended. One would be to add a public option. This would save billions of dollars and would allow the average consumer more choice by allowing them to choose a government option that they would buy into. Furthermore, the current bill already lowers the budget deficit by $100 billion, so I don't understand the Republican point as to how lowering the deficit by $100 billion is fiscally irresponsible. Just one more thing, it creates the ability for attorney generals to create exchanges regionally, allowing states that have monopolies, like Alabama, where 86% of the health insurance industry is one company, allowing them to have competition across state lines. Again, this is something that was not proposed by the Republican. And finally, I would ask, what is the Republican plan for health insurance reform? And that's all.
Well, the Republican plan is to not state centralize everything. That's what you guys are doing. The point of it is to make sure that individuals have the exact liberty and effectiveness to make their own decisions on their own for the healthcare. That's something we feel very strongly about. And as a party, we should be able to create individual opinion and perspectives of people to choose their own individual healthcare. Now, I would say, Grant, those ideas that you mentioned with the incentives and market-based solutions are great, but they're really Republican ideas. And they were put into the packet in committee when Republicans were locked out of the room to get your support, which in the end didn't really happen, but it still is a Republican idea. Case in point would be when President Richard Nixon originally offered healthcare reform, but it was shot down by the Democratic Party. Now, we could have had it 40 years ago, but we have it in a state-centralized kind of twisted form right now. Now, individual solutions, like I said before, decentralized.
I welcome the debate, and just like now, these exchanges were originally a Republican idea. This shows that Democrats are willing to take their ideas of universal coverage and compromise them with Republican ideas of market-based solutions. The current Democratic Party is more Republican than the Republicans themselves. As he just admitted, there is no support for what was a Republican idea. These systems were established, or were first thought of in Republican presidencies. It's true, this was first advocated by Richard Nixon. Now, we have taken these ideas because they're so good, because they will work. That's why we chose them. That's why we put them into law, and that's why they're law now. Furthermore, on to some of the proposals they offered. They didn't really offer anything other than scaring you, saying it's state centralized. You will be able to choose your insurance for the first time in American history. You will be able to choose who provides your health insurance. We could offer another choice, the public option. Thank you.
Let me give just a short 10-second.
Well, I see.
So I need the next question.
Well, if you would like to as the moderator, allow a 10-second warning.
No, I go with you as attorney.
I prefer not. We've already had 2 problems.
We'll go.
Next question.
What should gubernatorial candidates propose to do to balance their state budgets as the stimulus money ends?
Well, we should be able to get our fiscal house in order. Governor Bob McDonald